There it is. Okay. Let's talk quickly for like 5 minutes. Okay, so the idea of PAWGUEST has so much going on right now. It's just fallen by the wayside. The first week has been so chaotic. Moving out of a flat which has so much going wrong with it has been probably the toughest ordeal I've probably been through in terms of living with people living with an environment where there's no wrong or right answer. There's no wrong or right way of just doing things. But you fall down a hierarchy, or you're seen at a point in a hierarchy where it's more like, well, in a weird way, I'm watching Orange is the New Black. I'm now finishing off the final season. And there was a queen bee, or an acclaimed queen bee of the house, or prison, the wards, the jail, the block. They have their moment in the sun. They think they are really controlled. But there's so much more to winning the battle, winning the war, or knowing when to leave that chapter close. And today, I close the chapter. So, PAWGUEST has had to have a slight delay in its attempt, but we're going to do a video today that's going to link PAWGUEST into it. This is the Astro book. This is Astro's book. It's not the Astro book. This is Astro's book that I have now started writing in. And I didn't know what I was going to do for my first video, or a video where I was going to talk a lot about it, but here, I'm not going to say too much because you won't be moved to it, is my chart in my head that I have of how I got to where Astro is today, to how I got to give him the name Astro, and then how I got to create the Astro pack and the PUP ranges that I use now in everyday versions of my life. And each of them have their own identity, have their own birthday, they even have their own storyline behind it. They're all about lost souls, lost people, lost hearing, lost voices, lost... It's all about gaining back your power. And this is what this video is about. I don't know why I'm slapping my thigh for. It's about bringing back power to yourself. Yeah, bringing back power to yourself. Because I think power within society and power within different units and locations and houses, it's all relevant. So, I'm introducing a new PUP to the pack. And it's a gift from a good friend of mine, a friend who I'm currently staying with now, and it's a joyous occasion because I'm closing this chapter on... You can see I'm doing this with my hands. I'm closing this chapter on one thing, opening up a new chapter in another thing, and there's this thing about life when you say, when you have time for yourself and you have enough time to give back to people, you also can allow more people back into your life at the same time. So, the Astro pack currently consists of, let's do this quickly. Astro, the leader, the main guy, my right hand man, my right paw man, and everything about Richard is about Astro. I'm opening the bag and seeing what I have in here. So who do I get next? ILLYRIA. She is I call it the androgynous PUP because she likes to blur the lines between male and female, because she likes to perform in an non-cis titlement. But she has an agenda where she can use her masculinity to become hyper-feminine, and her femininity to become super macho about things. She's just a golden child. I don't have Nova again because Nova is currently in with a friend of mine. So we met Nova's out, but Nova is my version of night and day, black and white. Nova can be as practically minded and technically able to get things done, but also can be a complete drunken ass twat. She's the one who gets into the fights in the clubs. Bring back Bosch. Bosch has been returned to his former grey self, and there's still a lot of Bosch I don't know about yet. There's still a lot of work I have with Bosch to get him to find his own personality and his own character. He's the quiet guy in the back of the classroom, doesn't quite know what to do with himself. Paws up, fists in, we'll get into a brawl. He's a bruiser, he gets things done. But I don't quite know how I'm taking Bash into this pack right now. But he has a place and he'll find it soon. And lastly, because I'm not going to forget him, and he's actually someone I've been enjoying meeting and getting to know. Castor is mine like Astro is. Astro is a version of me that I can use to portray the mind and the character, the persona. Whereas Castor has a sense of he's always up for anything. Castor will jump into any challenge, any mission. He will have your back, he'll do what he needs to do, and Castor will jump into a bullet for you. Castor will jump in front of a train to save a little kitty running across the field. Castor is the hero that everyone wants to have their back, and this is what Castor represents in me, that he just wants to get shit done, son. And so, new PUP. Because I have my Ranger team original, red, blue, yellow, black, grey, and pink. Thank God for that. I was like, because if I didn't have a muzzle for this PUP, I would have been superly annoyed. Like, when you get something new the first time, you really have to make sure that everything is looked at properly, because it bends quite easily in transit. And I can feel already this material is really thin, and the metal inside is fabricated a little bit. You can feel the metal in it. You feel how rigid, how bent it already is, and the material just doesn't feel like it. And it's already creased. You can see how tatty it is. But once I wear it for a little bit, it'll be fine. Now, I didn't know what I was going to name the PUP until I put him on. And we all know that in Power Rangers, there was original 5, and there was the Green Ranger. Then the Green Ranger became White Ranger. So white represents purity, a sense of purity. This is the one I'm saying with white, because it's pure. Virginal? Absolutely not. My pups are not virginal, so no way in hell. But I'm now going to put on this PUP for the first time, and we're going to see how it happens. And I'm wearing white socks, and I'm wearing white things like that, and I've got kind of army gear on, because I think the old part of the Green Ranger is here, but... Ready? Here we go. Alright. Ears, my ears stick out, so I have to make sure every time I put the top hood on, the ears go into it. Oh. Mm. Now, why is it all of a sudden I've gone from purity and virginal to seeing horns, having white, and I'm gonna call Lucifer? Why did Lucifer come into my head for? I didn't think about Lucifer all day. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pups and puppy boys, girls and girls, I present to you Pup Lucifer. I don't know why I called him Lucifer. I don't know why he's called Lucifer. But it's just the way I shaped the ears. Tom Ellis in my head? Maybe not. But I have recently seen, when I think of Archangels, I saw Supernatural recently, 15 years of Supernatural, and I saw the horns. And see that shape? Just that shape there, it's devil horns. And because I've read this Astro and he's all about purity and not fire, white being an angel, but Lucifer was a fallen angel. So, Lucifer. Very, very interesting. I did not think I was going to call him now Lucifer. But there we go. Pop done for today. Bye guys.